Knowledge, wisdom, elevation. Turn the volume up. Class is in session. So many minds in the fog. So many thoughts in a cage. Arguing over gossip, trends, names. He got more followers than him. But if you can count your likes, you still ain't where real growth at. I got 10,000, he got 9,000. Okay. Compared to the elders who built libraries, compared to generations that passed knowledge down, we all still climbing. So why debate to destroy when we could build to explore? Forget clout, let's reason, let's grow. Let's free each other together. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Hey. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yeah. I done seen people lost off a headline to me. Trade a sharp mind just to stump for the screen. Everybody's rolling, but they starving for sense. Caught up in a circus, barely hoping to rent. I'd rather crack a book than flex on a feed. Rather grow a whole tribe than chase solo greed. See, the goal ain't viral just for one little run. It's making sure our grandkids know where they from. Every lesson got a purpose, every fact got a root. Wisdom ain't overnight, it's lifelong pursuit. If one of us learning, then let's share another page. Cause divided we confuse, united we engage. Hands up if you're tired of the lies. Hands up if you're ready to get wise. No more crabs in the bucket dragging down the throne. We can all rise when we think on our own. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yo.
What's up, man? I told you I can do this 24 hours, 7 days a week, man. I told you nobody gives it to you like this. This is the heat, baby. So what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing? So listen, this is always a two-way talk. I take all the criticism. Yeah, I take the criticism too. So when I'm working on it, I don't want to say try. I'm working on these men so they can get some balls to come at Sabir Bey. Okay? So the link is going to be up in a minute. So we're going to have some fun. What's good? So there's actually 6:49 on August the 20th, 2026. 6:49. Okay? So you got time to share this out to everybody. Shout out to my brother Ty. He said it's 2:50 a.m. over in the UK. So what's y'all black people excuses right now sitting in California or sitting on the East Coast? What's their excuse? I told you before. You want that smoke? I'm game. So I'm going to give y'all time because Sinetta said this. Some people didn't comprehend this, but Sinetta said you never went up against no heavy hitters. So I put an application out, everybody. The link is up right there. The link is up if you would like to join the feed. So Sinetta said, I never went up against any heavy hitters. So this is for the application for Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, Marquette Devin, Sinetta's whole team. So welcome to the show, baby. So this is actually the application I'm gonna put up here for y'all, okay? So bear with me. You ain't got to do no talking, no typing. Just share the flyer out and tell them to come on. You want to go head to head with me, toe to toe? So Sinetta said I never went up against his heavy hitters. This is my application for Sinetta and any of them. So if you are a heavy hitter, if you saw this on TikTok, please share this out on TikTok. Please share this out on Instagram. And let's see if they really want to go since they won. Oh, you never went up against the heavy hitters, Sabir. Okay, so let's see how many heavy hitters would hit this link or invite me, because I don't go to nobody's show unless I'm invited. I don't go to no one's show unless I'm invited. So if you a heavy hitter from Sanetta's camp, that's the application. Let's go. The link is up. We're just gonna warm up, baby. This is the hip hop show, man. August the 20th, 2026, baby.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Get your heavy hitters.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Come on. Remember when it sound like this? Remember when you used to move around like this? Remember when you used to cruise the town like this? Just nod your head. This the sound you miss.
Okay,
I'm
man.
coming with that flowing, you know it from long ago when before the wheeling, dealing, and stealing, trucking, and hoeing. I take it back, speak only facts. See what I'm growing? I speak the facts, so facts will come back. Reap what I'm sowing. The KRS, one of the best. Here's what he's showing. The beats get broken down so profound. They need bounce, bounce. Come on.
Let's go. Share it out.
Remember when it sound like this? Remember when you used to move around like this? Remember when you used to cruise the town like this? Just nod your head, this the sound you miss. I'm coming with that flowing, you know it from long ago when before the wheeling, dealing, and stealing, trucking, and hoeing. I take it back, speak only facts. See what I'm growing? I speak
only facts, because facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. Let's go.
So facts will come on going before the wheeling, dealing, and stealing, trucking, and hoeing. I take it back, speak only facts. See what I'm growing? I speak the facts, so facts will come back. Reap what I'm sowing. The KRS, one of the best. Here's what he's showing. The beats get broken down so profound they need towing. But I'm not ready to retire. Yep, I keep it rolling like a buckshot under a black moon. I got you open. It's 2025. I spit fire when they joking, heartbroken. They off scoping, they not dope when I enter the cipher, they start choking. Cause the truth is arriving.
Sabir Bey coming to cipher, baby. They're gonna start choking. Y'all better share it out. Let's go. If you've seen this on TikTok, wherever it is, please send it out. Share it out. Send it to Sinetta, Devin, whoever needs to hear it. They're gonna choke.
Enter the cipher, they start choking. Cause the truth is arriving, the tears they start soaking. When the cameras go up and the people start voting, I ain't gotta say I'm the best, the people have spoken. This is KRS, East to West, I'm Mike Holden. Your mama never told you don't fix what's not broken. Remember when it sound like this? Remember when you used to move around like this? Remember when you used to cruise the town like this?
Just warm it up, y'all.
This the sound you miss. When it comes to hip-hop, I'm really down for whatever. It's knowledge reigns supreme and you're seeing it to the letter. KRS, spitting that metal nature. Return of the boom back, we will KRS, spitting that metal nature. Return of the boom back, we will go whatever. It's knowledge reigns supreme and you're seeing it to the letter. KRS, spitting that metal nature. Return of the boom back, we will be here for knowledge reigns supreme and you're seeing it to the letter. KRS, spitting that metal nature. Return of the boom back, we will be here forever. Shout out to the Temple of Hip Hop and Temple members. Edutainment straight from the people of hip hop and Temple members. Edutainment straight from the pavement. We no pretenders. We real over here and we clear with that agenda. We them culture defenders, corporate career enders. The message said to remember. We them culture defenders, corporate career enders. The message said to remember. When it comes to hip hop's culture, we make it better. Sell out, never know I'm too clever, making it better for my brother. Chocolate or vanilla, your mind is a treasure. Never let the devil enter your center. Remember, love is forever. Don't let hate pass your dentures. I hang with elders and mentors, teaching knowledge centers. The door of the temple is open. I think you need to enter. Remember when it sound like this? Remember when you used to move around like this? Remember when you used to cruise the town like this? Just nod your head. This the sound you miss.
It's your live show, and
we just warming up,
any
baby.
one of us, we've been there and we've seen it.
Come on,
it is
y'all.
something fucking amazing, and it made a lot of us that want to do this say, if we're gonna do it, it got to be like that.
Wow.
No
Crowd
fucking,
like that.
no lyrics over vocals. Let me just talk to these people. And that shit, that's why they call you the teacher.
I just talked to y'all. Let's go. We just warming up, y'all.
Shout out to everybody on the tour.
Let's go.
Thanks for the support. Knowledge reigns supreme again. We about to bang it out. Time for real MCs again. These mics, we gonna rang them out. I dropped out on Madrid, kid. Then go check the rest of Spain out. France, you know I'm coming for you. Cause Barcelona the same.
I'll be in Spain, Morocco, and Italy soon, y'all. So let's go. I told you I'm gonna be leaving y'all soon because they love it over there. Let's share it out. Let's go. Chris is still overseas. Let's go.
Bro, get with me. When I get to Italy, I'm bringing the gang out. Animal, cannibal, unbattable shit. I'm bringing them fangs out. Carlos let the knowledge rains out. So I came out. I'm blowing your mind and your brain out. I'm a graffiti writer, checking them trains out. My rhymes are universal, no rehearsal. It's no way out. Ain't no half stepping. I'm pulling my Big Daddy cane out. The cane is a support when I'm walking that knowledge rain route. I don't slap rappers no more. God and Sue calls my name out. They trying to get me to go back to when I first came out. The devil's below my level now. They don't tempt me. I walk in faith, no doubt. These rappers walk the same route, that lame route. I win cause I blow they flame out. Heaven is just like a show. All the gods are there. The righteous are invited, so he can't go. All the gods are there.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Heaven is just like a show. All the gods are there. The righteous are invited, so she can't go. All the gods are there. I think you better let it go. Forget it, bro. I think you need to dead it, yo. Disrespecting this, the abyss is where you headed, yo. I think you better go before I change my mind and let it blow. Peace, love, unity, you will never know. Disrespect the sacred, let's face it, where can you ever go? Disrespect the teacher while he's teaching you, stay forever low. I'm doing this in pursuit of a better sister and a better bro. Cause obviously the sister wants a better slave and a better hoe. But there's always a traitor in the midst to make us slow. Slowing us down in the progress, I guess that's just the way it goes. Back with another mic, spitting another flow. Follow lights out, come willingly, yo. That is another flow. I've been away, but the teacher's back with the metal nature flow. Divine speech, I'm rocking places rappers never go. Manifesting my future because I said it so. Moving fast and never slow. Heaven is just like a show. All the gods are there. The righteous are invited, so he can't go. All the gods are there. Heaven is just like a show. All the gods are there. The righteous are invited, so she can't go. All the gods are there.
KRS-One is a legend because, for once, he always had something to say. He had the clarity, he had the voice, he had the vocal command, he had the lyrics, he was battle-tested, and there wasn't a subject that KRS-One couldn't speak on. He was fearless as an MC. He was willing to battle anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere, and he made dope-ass music. Chris is just all-around dope, man. And when you look at KRS-One, to me, you're looking at hip-hop. You're looking at hip-hop in its flesh when you look at KRS-One.
So this is the key. Now, somebody keep telling me that I should start doing I should just leave y'all alone and just do a hip-hop show. What you think about that? I could do a whole hip-hop show. And because people be like, it's a waste of time dealing with y'all. Don't none of these cats want to try to battle me. Sinetta sit up here tell you that I never went up against no heavy hitters. So I created an application. They said, well, you never went up against no heavy hitters. I'm on his feed every day, and I'm waiting for a heavy hitter to come to my feed or invite me to their feed. I'm not going to go to anyone's show because I did radio, and I don't go to anybody's show. I have to be invited to the show. So if you think that I'm one of these Moors that don't know their shit, test me. You ain't going to hear me say Noble Dwale. Nope. I'm going to kill you with the game. So I'm battle tested, no doubt. No doubt I'm battle tested. Try me. So I said I was going to put this up here because Sinetta said that I never went up against no heavy hitters. I'm still waiting for him to get me a heavy hitter on his platform. And I sent this. Let me show you. I'm going to send it to Sinetta again. Give me 1 second. Now remember, the link is up for everybody to join the feed. So I'm going to text this to Sinetta again, and I'm going to show it to y'all so y'all can see that I'm not BSing. I'm going to text this to Sinetta one more time. So it's not a person that don't have my number. 19 Keys has it. Rizza Islam has it. James Smalls has it. Kaba has it. They all have it. So it's not like you can't reach me. But I'm going to do this real quick. I want y'all to see it. I'm going to send it to Sinetta again. So for the record, that's Sinetta. You see the show? Okay. So when Sinetta say he didn't see the show, asked him who fought. This is the third time I sent this to him. He'll tell you, I didn't get the show, brother, because I was doing my fake House of Deadness, and Sabir don't want no smoke. Sabir, he don't. Nah, bro. Sinetta don't want to pay nobody. He think I'm supposed to get on his show for free, but I just sent it to him for the third time. So I didn't just put that up there. And I told my brother Malcolm this. My brother Malcolm from Vegas said to me, why do you waste your time? Nobody can tell me what to do with my time. I don't tell y'all to work 9 to 5 for your time. I don't tell you to work 24 hours for your time. So I can't possibly be wasting my time, because if you are a Moor, you know that time never was when man was not. You didn't know that? Time never was when man was not. So time is always happening. And I shared with my brother Malcolm this. Pam Africa said, every minute count. Every minute you can be gone. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. But if you have a voice, you got to tell it. And I'm the one that you would never hear them mention my name at all. Not because I want to go to their platform, because this, and I told my brother Malcolm this, y'all are a bunch of cowards that like to keep typing on these shows and never come on the feed because y'all like to hide behind social media. Okay? But I was talking to Malcolm. I said, well, brother, he said, you have to leave him alone. I said, no, bro. If I leave it alone and you know better, it's like, I said, any Bible thumpers on here? In the Bible, it says, I believe it says, aren't you something for the ones that can't see it? Anybody's a Bible thumper on this feed? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? There's a chapter in the Bible talking about, aren't you the one that's supposed to be for the ones that can't see? So if I'm the one that there for the ones that can't see, why would I shut up? You can't wear me down. It don't work. You can't wear me down. Well, brother, I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time you worrying about nonsense. And I think my brother Malcolm got upset about the marriage things too. So I'm at work and I may have to jump off at any point, bro. No, but it is what it is. But see, this is the thing about people in the United States who complain all the time and talk about immigrants and migrants, and they taking this and they taking that and they doing this and the one group of people that y'all don't want to deal with is these Europeans. You don't want to deal with the government. You foundational Black Americans don't want to deal with the government because you're a bunch of cowards. You don't want to deal with the government. You want to beat up brothers from the Caribbean, and from Africa, but you would never beat up this European. Well, we know where they're coming from. Why don't y'all beat them up? Why don't you go at it with the government? So what I did, I took it upon myself and I said, I'm going to do a flyer. And I hope everybody shared this flyer out. Anybody that's claimed to be a heavy hitter in this conscious community, I had to make a flyer just in case they want to do that, because I know y'all share the videos out, but they sit there and be like, I'm not even touching that boy Sabir. I'm not even going to touch him. But there you go. So if you receive this message on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, please share it out. Not once, not twice. Tag a friend. Tell a friend. And let's go. Okay? So shout out to the Temple of Hip Hop. Shout out to my brother Jay Best. We was having a conversation too. And again, I don't pay for likes. I don't pay for followers. And let me give you an example on what they're talking about. Because they sent me this on Instagram, on TikTok. I can't make this up. I don't pay for those. You don't pay a hoe to stay, you pay a hoe to leave. So this is what they sent me. If I want more followers, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm not spending that kind of money for that. Okay? Nope. I won't spend that kind of money for those people. So yeah, they talking about if you want those many views. Why would I pay for views? You think that these conscious people are not paying for those views? You really think you that desperate? What y'all should be paying for is the Rex 84. How many of y'all read the Rex 84? Raise your hand. I bet you don't even know what the Rex 84 is. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties, people, so bear with me. How many people read the Rex 84? Raise your hand. Do you even know what the Rex 84 is? Well, I heard Professor Griff talk about it. I believe Griff is even scared to talk with me. I think Professor Griff is scared to talk with me also. They all got my phone number. But let me just show y'all something in the Rex 80 before we continue. They make y'all think it's a black and a white thing when it's really not a black and white thing. It's the haves and the have-nots. So this is the Rex 84. I had this for like 28, 29 years. I had this document. Keep the public ignorant. Access control points. Price sales. Create preoccupation. Attack the family unit. Create less cash and more credit. Attack the privacy of the church. Social conformity. Maximize the tax protest. You see that? Stabilize consent. See that? These are things to do. Things to get. Less public organization. Require reactions and outputs for feedback. Lower defense. Control the education of the young. More self-indulgent. Now I'm going to explain some things for y'all just in case, because I don't think y'all know what's happening. So let me ask y'all a question. Do anybody know what's going on in Gary, Indiana? Raise your hand. I know this is not the conversation you want. You want to keep having those conversations about the black and white thing. Where's the foundational Black Americans at for what's going on in Gary, Indiana? Anybody know what's going on in Gary, Indiana? Come on, y'all, tap the link. It's okay. You at work. You can tap the link. Y'all know what's going on in Gary? I told you black folks are comfortable. Should I play some more music until y'all figure it out? Or y'all can go look it up? It should be on mainstream. Do y'all know what's going on in Gary? Anybody? It's a test, brother. Everything is a test. I told you. I don't even live in these places, but I do know what's going on. But y'all can tell me about everything. Oh, you should look it up, my sister Heather. They've been out without no electric for like a week. And it's been looting. It's a lot that's going on in Gary. And if you know anything about Gary, Indiana, I passed by Gary. It's crazy. I don't even know how people live there, but they purposely, it's like there is no electric going on down there. Right? But I told you, y'all comfortable. You privileged. You imagine this. Think about this. I was talking to my brother Malcolm. What if he said we're going to have to be face to face again? What if all the electric went out. You had no access to no internet. What would y'all do? What would you do if all the electric cut off? What would y'all do? Just think about it. You're gonna have to go face to face. They got hit by, yeah, I know that. It could be a tornado. Are you paying attention to the Rex 84? Are you paying attention to what I just showed you? You're not recognizing? Let's go back. Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. Let me tell you how ill this is. Y'all ready? Do you know that birds and animals know when something's getting ready to hit? Did y'all know that? Y'all get it yet? Did y'all know that a bird moves and animals do certain things when they know things are coming? How are you not in tune with nature anymore? Are y'all getting this? So again, everything is a test. It's a test. And this is the type of person that they don't want y'all to talk to. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. Do you really think that these migrants care what you're doing? You think any of these people care what y'all doing? But y'all sitting on TikTok every single day beefing about stupid stuff every day, but not this. This came out in 1969. 1969. I had it for 29 years. So pay attention. Birds know. Nature. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. And they got y'all tongue-tied. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. That's not what you're getting from the foundational Black Americans, nor are you getting that from these clubhouse, these TikTok people. Make me out of a liar. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. The last is what? Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. Do you know that they are looting in Gary, Indiana? Did y'all know that? Did you know that they are looting there? You comfortable. So just think about it. What if it happens right here, right now? What would you do? What would y'all do? You're not in tune with nature anymore. So we're going to get back to that real soon. And I'm going to tell you something. This is rather it's us or the government, it's going to happen. But are you prepared? I know you don't care until it happens. They didn't care neither in Gary, but they know it's a test.
Class, gather round right now. The session ain't over. Salam Saeed, provide the beat.
What would you do without technology? Let's go. Come on.
I think this will do. Gather round. You don't need to be stressing. Class, gather round right now. The session ain't over. Salam Saeed, provide the beat.
You better pay attention.
I think this will do. Gather round. You don't need to be stressing. You don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them are pointed at us from different directions. You looking for the same look. You protesting they guns, but you using they Facebook. Oh, you don't get it yet? The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them are pointed at us from different directions. You looking for the same look. You protesting they guns, but you using they Facebook. Oh, you don't get it yet? The American military captured the world with an internet. You using military tools, and if you use these tools in school, you're in military school. Don't be fooled, man. Don't you realize it's humanity that rules? God will not lose. It's not about what's outside of me. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? Can you sing? Can you run? Can you weave? Can God will not lose. It's not about what's outside of me. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? Can you sing? Can you run? Can you weave? Can you draw? Can you dance? Can you perceive? What do you believe? Do you believe your world is ended on 2012 and Christmas Eve? Mind over matter, matter over mind. Where's the ladder? Either way, we gon' climb. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. I ain't finished yet, my skills ain't diminished yet. I'm that MC that shows you how ill it gets. Open your eye, tell me if you feel it yet. I hope you alive your soul, did they steal it yet? Well, if they didn't, to you this was written. Get off the block before the clock starts ripping.
Oh, you gotta love it. So I'm going to ask y'all this question. I told you, this is how quiet. This is why people give up on y'all, because y'all Negroes are scared. You scared to talk with me. I don't know, Sabir. They watching everything you do. If you watching porn, they watching everything you do. You watching porn, you like doing all these. They watch everything that you doing, bro. So don't think that you hiding. Let me tell you something else. What happened? I was on the phone with my man Malcolm. Last Sunday, I went to go get my stuff downloaded to iCloud because I got a lot of books on my computer. And the dude said, I'm going to give you a call back on Tuesday, the Apple support guy. So the Apple support guy calls you back on Tuesday. And he wanted to see how far my stuff was getting downloaded to my iCloud. He said that it's going to take until Friday. I looked on my computer today and see it's still downloading. I said, is this dude watching me? Like, this is the weirdest thing ever. So, you know, you have tech support, right? And you call them and they can come into your computer. So he goes in my computer. He said, I'm not gonna look at anything that's personal. I said, I'm not personal, I'm on public. I said, you can really Google my name. I'm public. You can Google my name and you'll find out what to do. He wanted to go Google my name and saw, right? So he comes back and he says to me, it's going to take a minute. He said, probably until Friday when everything will be over there so you can have some space, because I only had 499, I think, megabytes, I think it was. I filled up 498 because I have books that's worth $1,000, brother. Y'all will probably never see $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 worth of books on my computer. So I said, the only thing you're going to find on my computer is books. So as he's going through this Apple thing with me, right, he's looking at the books. He's looking at the books. So this is what happens, people. So people, be ready, because you better, even if the people have, they said people's going in people's houses in Gary, Indiana, have generators. Do you got a gun? Can I help? Can I play some more music for y'all? Can we do that? Can we do some more? I'm just giving y'all, I'm helping y'all out. Can I give you some more? How many of y'all got a survival kit while y'all over here arguing? I told you I'm gonna get into all of this. You worry about Africans, right? How many of y'all have certain things in your house? So the funny part is, my brother Jay Best told me there was a pastor that said hip hop was from the devil. Yes, you better watch out for these Christians. Watch out for those Christians, B. These Christians are the worst of the worst of the worst. My brother Jay Best said that this Christian, which he have all kind of allegations on him now. This Christian guy, I don't know his name. He sent me the video, but I'll play it tomorrow. But he told these people, he said, look at what it says, hip hop. Let me explain to y'all what hip hop is. Hip means to know. And when you hip to something, you hop out on what you know. Let me explain this one more time. When you're hip to something, you hop out on what you know. So hip to this knowledge, share the flyer out, bring me your heavy hitters, and let's get down to the survival skills. Can we do that, y'all? This is why they don't want y'all with this. So all of this is happening right now. It's coming to you. But this is for my people in Gary, Indiana. Okay? So get your survival kit together, baby. Let's go. Stop worrying about this stupid stuff that these cats got y'all believing on social media. Ain't no beef with me, with no African and no Caribbean. Let's go.
Whatever might go down, we're gonna survive that. Food, clothes, and shelter, we're gonna find that. When you hear this sound, you know that I'm back. Hey, it's where I put your mind. When that disaster hit, don't you get trapped in it. You must always stay prepared with your disaster kit. In the club, you might be drunken, so you may laugh at it. But when you sober up, you know it. Here's what you have to get. Stay prepared, never be fearful or even scared. These natural disasters cannot be compared. So rise and realize you will survive. In the meantime, prepare yourself with these supplies. Get coils of rope and coils of wire. In a waterproof container, put all your fire. Like matches and candles, and don't wear sandals. Get some hard boots and work gloves to handle the situation. Cause when disaster hits the nation, you and your family gonna need your medication. Antibiotics, aspirin, the chronic, even health foods like vitamins and garlic, pain relievers, inhalers and breathers. And make sure you got something that can take down a fever. A spray bottle of water with 10% bleach, so you can disinfect the objects you reach. And speaking of bleach, here's what I teach. Don't think that you could drink the water from the beach. You're gonna have to drink that water from your hood and purify your water to make sure it's all good. Put things in order. Put 8 drops of pure unscented liquid bleach into the water. Use only 8 drops for every 1 gallon you working. You'll need about 5 gallons a person. With no water, things could get lethal. It's dehydration, not starvation, that kills people. So look for the water first. Don't be robbing and looting and stealing and killing. Not only make things worse. Be smart, plan ahead, save some cash, a radio, some gas, and some blow-up beds. Keep your disaster kit high on the shelf with your weapons. You might have to defend yourself. Get a flashlight, chemical light sticks, and whole lot, a compass, some dry food, maybe a road map. Don't forget things like peroxide and Listerine, bandages and antihistamines like Benadryl. So when things get ill, you will survive because you really got skill. You opened your eyes after you got in your list of supplies. Check your attitude. Know that you're gonna survive. Whatever might go down, we're gonna survive that. Food, clothes, and shelter, we're gonna find that. When you hear this sound, you know that I'm back. Hey, that's where I put your mind at.
I told y'all nobody brings this to y'all like this, bro. So somebody got to do it. So I was telling my brother Malcolm this. How many of y'all got garlic in the house? Really get the black garlic. Real good for you. Hydration. So they're doing a lot of looting in Gary, Indiana right now. That's a lot going on. They're going in people's houses and stuff like that. You better get your weapons together. Everything is a test, people. While y'all sitting there talking about Africans and Caribbean, let me tell you something about the Caribbean people. Do you know that these people in these particular countries are constantly fighting? You know, they constantly fighting. They're not comfortable like y'all. They're fighting every day. Some people say to me, well, why do they run to the United States? Because the United States sells them the dream that y'all are living in. You're living in a fantasy. You believe that you own your house when you really don't own your house. Other countries, they don't deal with credit. See, credit is for people that don't have it, right? I'm being real with y'all. So they buy it. There's no credit checks in all these places when you go to other countries. You got credit checks here. And the whole concept of the credit is a scam too. Go find out who owns the credit card companies. Tell me if they are different people. Go tell me, is every last credit company, are they separate or are they the same? Y'all don't get it yet? So I told Malcolm this. I was in Malta. Y'all should look up Malta. It's a beautiful place. I don't know if y'all know what Malta is, but it's Malta. Go look up Malta, right? And there's a clock in Malta. If you Google that, you ain't got to believe me. Google it. Google the Moorish clock in Malta. I stayed there for like a week. There's a clock in Malta called the Moorish clock in Malta. So I stayed at this particular hotel for like a week. And when I was there, I met a guy from Egypt. And the guy from Egypt, he said he left Egypt and moved to New York. And this is the key that I need y'all to follow for a second. He moved to New York. He said that he got trapped in the United States because he got caught up in the hypeness. And people say, well, they can leave when they want to. No, they can't. When you come into this land or this continent, the countries are states. Every state is a country. You want to challenge me on it? Please challenge me on that one too. I told you, pick your poison. So every state is its own country, which has its own constitution. So I'm in this hotel with this brother. You got something that's asked me, y'all, jump on the feed, stop typing. If you don't want to type me, don't ask me no questions. Do not ask me any questions in the chat box. Come on the feed and ask me. Okay? So, as I'm sitting in Malta in this particular hotel, the guy told me how he got stuck in the United States. Let me show you. And I told my man Malcolm this. Most people give up their citizenship, right? Most people give up their citizenship when they come here, right? They go through this whole nationalization process. And I said, they don't know that they're getting caught in the trap. So the dude was telling me how he got caught up. Let me explain this to y'all. Taxes, it could be taxes, children, marriage, all those things, right? So when you come here, they dress this thing up to make it look like it's good. But then once you realize that you caught in that trap. So our job is to help you not get caught in the trap. I know that's not making sense to some of y'all. So they be like, well, they can go back home. No, they dress this thing up. And when they get to the United States, they realize how messed up this really is. Healthcare is crazy. You know, have you ever went to a country in the healthcare, you go see a doctor is $15 or $20? Go to the emergency room here. Ride in the back of an ambulance to get a check and see how much that is. This is not a nation, people. This is not a nation. It's a corporation. That's a fact. You just don't get it yet. So if I'm wrong, please come rescue me if I'm wrong. I keep trying to tell you, I am definitely a subject matter expert. I deal with facts, not my belief system. So when people come here, they get caught up. Like somebody will come to LA and get caught up in Hollywood and then realize that ain't the place I really want to be. You know? So people leave their countries, right? They leave their countries or they leave where they left because they think it's better when they go somewhere else, if that makes sense, because they dress it up, right? So most people leave because harsh conditions in these particular countries. And then they come here and realize I'm caught in this trap right here. They make you believe that you own your house. Stop paying your taxes if you think you don't own your house. You see how that works? Stop paying taxes. But you're the taxpayer, right? But the police tell you what to do when you're the taxpayer. You can't put an additional on your house unless you get permission from the city. That's not your house, bro. It's not your property. They don't even know that a mortgage is a dead pledge. It's a fact. Mortgage means dead pledge, but you'll hold on to that house because I'm flip it, brother. It's not your house. So that Earn Your Leisure event in Atlanta, brother, they should tell people they don't own their property. This is just a fact. You don't own your property. You don't even own your children. They own your children. You don't own your children. They own them. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And this, again, is the type of conversation they don't want to have. So when people come here, they're looking for a better life when they come to the United States. And once they realize it, they be like, wait a minute, I can't get out of this thing, man. How can I get out of it? So the dude was telling me how hard it was for him to leave the United States. Don't ever think it's that easy to leave. Let me explain this to y'all. And if I'm wrong, please come and check me. I know some of y'all gonna run because you don't want no real conversation. I was going overseas with my brother Medid one day. He never been to Morocco. He's never been to Spain. And I paid for his ticket. It was $300-400. I think it was $300-400 for us to, from Newark, New Jersey. You can fly into Barcelona for that price, round trip. Y'all should think about that before you try to go to Vegas, okay? Before you try to spend $400-500, $600, $700 to go to Vegas, take that trip overseas. Spend that $400-500 and go overseas round trip. Oh, you definitely could do it. So I think I paid $400 and something for Medid. I went back to Philadelphia to fly out of Newark Airport. Now, if you don't believe me, somebody do me a favor. I want somebody to go online and look up fly into Barcelona or Portugal from the East Coast. Tell me what the price is round trip from Newark, New Jersey or JFK. Look it up. And then compare the price flying one way from California, from Philly, New York, wherever to California one way, and do the math, right? So as we at the airport, I paid $400 something for me, $400 something for Medivh, because I wanted Medivh to be my translator. That was my asset, because Medivh speaks multiple languages. Are y'all getting it? You getting where I'm going at with this? So those brothers and sisters that's from the Caribbean that speaks multiple languages, that's an asset for you. Those African brothers and sisters that come here, they're an asset for you. You just don't know what an asset is. What I tell you? Oh, I expected between $573 and $1,000 for round trip. Look, from East Coast to Portugal. What I tell you? I told y'all. Y'all think I be playing? You thought I was playing? So now do one way coming from the East Coast, Philadelphia, New Jersey, and see how much that is one way. Like literally, do that like next week. Ain't no way in hell. So the crazy part is, we at the airport, we paid $100 in the Uber to get driven from Philadelphia to Newark Airport. $100, right? 50 and 50. We get to the airport. Brother Medivh, he's from Tunisia. He's from Tunis, people. Tunisia. So as we at the airport, he bought his U.S. passport. Now, this is the thing I want y'all to hear me out, and I want y'all to hear, because I said this to Malcolm, and I wish Malcolm would really be on here with me, because this is the conversation I had with him. So as we're talking, I'm going to show you the ignorance on what is happening, because people are not teaching people this. I'm giving you something that these people are not telling you. So Medivh gets to the airport, and these are learning lessons. We get to the airport. His name is Medivh Libi or something like Medivh. I'm Sabir Bey. Sabir Bey and Medivh, those two names, it was weird. I'm at the airport. We at the airport, Newark Airport. I said, man, Medivh, they kept swiping. He didn't have a Moorish passport. You know, people think that a Moorish passport is real. So they kept swiping his passport, and it wouldn't go through. His passport, he has a Tunisian passport too. But the reason why he didn't take a Tunisian passport is because if he go into, I think it's Spain and or Portugal, one of them, I think you need a visa to go there. You can research this. So that's why he didn't bring his Tunisian passport. We in the airport. If you have a U.S. passport, you don't need a visa to go to Spain or Portugal, right? Or Morocco or Tunis. So, and this is another thing, again, the ignorant part, right? So he couldn't get on the plane. I said, well, Medivh, why don't you go to New York and get an emergency passport, right? He said, no, don't worry about it. He went through a damn near a carton of cigarettes. I'm exaggerating, but he was smoking a lot of cigarettes because it was his first time going to Spain in Portugal. I mean, Spain and Morocco. He was going to go with me, but he was going to be my interpreter. For if anybody speaks Arabic, he was going to be my interpreter, if that makes sense. So that's why I paid for that. I paid the $400 and something for him to go with me. So he couldn't go. We outside. I said, Medivh, I ain't going to go, bro. I'm the type of dude, I'm not going to leave nobody hanging because I wasn't going to go. So that would have been like $900, okay, together that I lost. He said, Medivh said to me, no, Sabir, go. I'll go next time. Do you know I lost $400 and something? $400 and something. And he went back to Philadelphia. He lives in Philly. But I want y'all to understand really what is going on. So the reason why he couldn't get on the plane with his passport is because I think it's 6 months. Y'all can do your research on it. 6 months before your passport expires, you cannot get on a plane. Now, that is knowledge that y'all need to know. 6 months before you travel international, you cannot get on the plane. And that's the problem. He could went back home, got his Tunisian passport. It would have been too late. Then he would have to pay a visa. So these Moors that is telling y'all these stories, they never traveled nowhere. So if you think that I'm lying, you can Google that and find out 6 months before. So these are learned lessons. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the lessons is not being told to those foreigners who come here or those immigrants. They're not being told that this is what's going to happen when you stay here long enough. You get caught up in that trap. And the leaders that we're looking at that's supposed to tell us that is not telling us that. That ones that y'all keep cheerleading all the time, like the Umars and the Tariqs and all these the Marquettes, and they're the problem. The Roland Martins, they should be telling y'all this type of stuff, not me, because I don't get paid for that. So this is why I put out the advertisement. That's why I put it out there. So if you think that you're a heavy hitter, set it up. Anytime, anywhere. I'm game. So this is not a braggadocious and putting on, brother. That's what it is. If you believe that you're a heavy hitter, that's my application, and my resume is online. My resume is online. You can look me up, Sabir Bey, and you'll check my resume out. But this is the application for any heavy hitters. And my email is sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. If you are definitely a heavy hitter and want to go toe-to-toe with me. Because I got some stuff that will shake and blow your damn mind. So don't think I just put it there because Sinetta said I never went up against no heavy hitters. So that's my application for any heavy hitter. And again, if you see this on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, share it out. And let's see which heavy hitter want to hit. Since y'all keep saying I'm not asking them, now I'm asking them. Let's go. You can set it up tonight, tomorrow, and whatever other day. So, question is, can black Africans, whatever that is, can black Africans speak for black Americans? The number one question would be, who's black? And what does a black person look like? Who's black? And what does a black person look like? I love it when they get quiet on here. I love it. They be like, I don't even know I want to touch this guy. So I'm gonna explain to y'all why. This is what they're talking about on TikTok instead of worrying about what's going on in Gary, Indiana. How could they help in Gary, Indiana? It's a lot going on in Gary, Indiana. So this is what's on TikTok right now. I mean, not TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. This is the dumb arguments they have on TikTok. Can black immigrants speak for black Americans? Kind of crazy, right? I want to know, what does a black person look like? And what is a black person? Anybody want to join the feed with me? And why do they got the Star Spangled Banner down there? That's not an American flag. That is not an American flag. That red, white, and blue is not an American flag. That's the United States banner. So somebody got something twisted on there because it's not an American flag. Then it got, do black immigrants understand America's unique systematic racism? Do y'all understand what racism is? See what I'm saying? I can do a whole show on all of this. So these people, whoever did this show, it's called Truth Matters. Y'all should share this to her. Truth Matters. Come on. Hey, Jarrell, tell Truth Matters to come on and talk to me. Okay? Tell Truth Matters to come talk to me. Both of them are stupid. Both of those things are stupid. What racism? You know that Chinese people is classified as black? Did y'all know that? Which books do any of these people that be on TikTok pull out? Let me do my Michelle Obama thing again. This is called Race and Race Law Stories. This is Race Law Stories, okay? Race Law Stories. Let's see something. Chinese was black because they were not white. Let me show y'all on here first. Chinese were black because they was not white. It's a status, people. Right up here. You get it? But they want to argue with you. I told you, Sabir Bey is not the one you want to play with. There it is right there. Chinese were black because they was not white. What was they talking about? Crazy, right? She's doing her late night chat. Really? That's funny though. Yes, she do. Send it to her. Send it to her. Tell her to join the cipher, bro. And this is the crazy part. Like, I'm really trying to figure out what are they what is they about? Black Americans versus immigrants. You know that black people are immigrants? Black people are immigrants. Any challenges yet? But let's find out, what does a black person look like? Give me 1 second. Let's go here for 1 second. Black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon B-L-A-E-C. Get it? Okay? Has no historical meaning for African people. So let's go back. It's a little old book that you can read called 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro. Let's go here. The most ancient names for so-called black people are Nasu, Nubian, Ethiopian, and more from ancient Egypt. Negro or Negretta from West Africa. All the above are native African words. Negro is probably the oldest. Black in color, like white, on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and more was probably used to describe the so-called blacks until the 1500s. So the weird part is, Jarrell was telling me something about, and honestly, Ben, I'm getting to this point. I'm getting tired of talking about this too. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really am, because it's like beating a dead horse, because all y'all gonna do. But I told my brother Malcolm, somebody got to do this, brother. Somebody has to do it and pass this down. Malcolm said, Jarrell said he was talking to somebody on TikTok, and they kept saying it wasn't a Moor. They don't obviously know what a Moor is and care not to look up to find out what a Moor is. Seriously. So yes, that's why I put that video up there, to say, let's go get whoever you need to go get. Okay? Let's go have this conversation. Seriously. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to get off here because y'all killing me, man, with the silence. Y'all scary as heck, man. So what I'm going to do, because nobody wants to have no real conversation, so please stop asking me about going on somebody's show, doing somebody's show. What you can do is share these videos out and say, listen, Sabir Bey is ready and game anytime. Ready and game anytime. So this is my application for all of you. If you want to have a real conversation, and I'm going to put my banner up just in case you want to support, because I don't need to be on here, because I need to go. I just want to see how many people's going to bite it. But let's go.
Spit the raw, drip and draw, hit the floor, cut and scratch, boom, back on tour. Spit the raw, drip and draw, hit the floor, boom, back on tour. spit the raw. I trip and draw. I hit the floor, cut and scratch on tour. I spit the raw. I trip and draw. I hit the floor. This a special from the temple for your mental. Over the instrumentals, I'm raising up your potential. I write the holy text, then I spit it out like I text you. But you don't check for this text, this holy text will check you. I'm the best in the world, I bless you like you said head you. There's a star, there's a set, so I guess I'm heru. Check one, check two, the menu that's within you. To every single lady, you gotta love and defend you. That's L-A-T-Y, and your body is a temple. Those that speak lies, no surprise, they bodies a rental. They forget how to live off of just one bowl of lentils. So when you enter the temple, we teach you how to respect you. You learn how to protect you from the forces that tempt you. You learn the core 4 elements and the non-essentials. You learn to write with your hands, markers and pencils. Then we certify the whole process you just been through. Spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, I cut and scratch, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, cut and scratch on tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor. Back with another one, back with another tour. I'm a different type of MC, some of y'all never saw. I slide past the bull like a matador. I read like riches, so what they acting fantastic for? I'm down to slap a jaw, what they laughing for? My whole style makes them question what they rapping for. This delivery is at your door, you sick of that soft shit? Come over here, that's what the boom bap is for. Old school, heck yeah, a dinosaur, heck no. But respect them Tyrannosaurus Rex shows. Let's go, they style be nothing like ours. They watching stars around cars, we watch stars around Mars. God's son like Nas, I'm like an earthquake hitting a prison. Listen, I'm rocking these bars like weed growing in a garden, then you put it in jars. I'm giving you a brain and a heart like the Wizard of Oz. Spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, I cut and scratch, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, cut and scratch on tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor. We gon' have to take it back, some of y'all don't know me, so let me introduce myself. I'm the one and only KRS-One, the original, not a phony. That street heat from a beat street, I got it on me. Listen homie, there's a distinction we gotta establish. Rappers talking garbage, they get put right where the trash is. I'm moving quicker, they ain't watching they money, they watching women, cause that's the only way they see it figures. Me, I'm quite different with the gift. These rappers are fake, they get hemmed up quick like a tailor. Swift, they need a master class where you learn English, science, and people like Dr. Dre aftermath. I have to laugh, I'm on the road to the riches. Before I sell out hip-hop, I'm mopping floors and washing dishes. KRS, knowledge reigns supreme, that's who Chris is. But when money reigns supreme, grown men turn to misses. Spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, I cut and scratch, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, boom, backboard tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor, cut and scratch on tour. I spit the raw, I drip and draw, I hit the floor.
I'm almost done. So listen, the people that y'all should be getting upset with, y'all don't get upset with. So the government gives the people, finances people, when they come here. They give them money, okay? When they get here, they give the immigrants money. So let me help y'all out. I know the foundational Black Americans don't want to fight them, but you can Google this information and find it for yourself. Okay? They have legal status. They pay taxes too. They do definitely pay taxes. So when people say that immigrants don't pay taxes, let's have this conversation, because the immigrants pay taxes, so they have a say so, right? So I don't know about the speaking for Black people, because I'm still trying to figure out what a Black person look like. I'm still trying to figure out, well, you know what we're talking about. No, go get your best scholars. I told you. Go get all of them, because I want to know what a black person looked like. And they say, could a black African speak for? First of all, they don't call themselves black Africans because. Let me ask you a question, Jarrell. What is Africa? Is that an adjective or a noun? Somebody help me out. Is it an adjective or noun? I'm asking. I told you the lines are up. Let me put my link back up, but just in case somebody want to jump on it. I'm just asking a simple question. Now, I really wasn't a person that paid attention in school, but I'm just asking this simple question. Is Africa an adjective or a noun? Adjective or noun? What is America? Okay, so what is black? So what is black? It's an adjective, right? He said a black African. A black African. What, a black African? Wait, they don't say no black. That's like saying a black American. Think about it for a minute. So how? Just think about this for 1 second. How? I know y'all don't want to have this conversation, but just think about how crazy this sounds, right? Give me 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out this, because Africans don't call themselves black Africans. They really don't. They're Nigerians, Sudanese, Egyptians. Am I lying? So where does this black thing come in at? I'm trying to figure out how. And the crazy part about black people, we will try to justify it and talk about they dislike you. Well, we pay taxes. Yeah, immigrants pay taxes too. So let me help y'all out one more time. Y'all get it? Are y'all getting this yet? Immigrants pay taxes. I don't know what makes people think that the immigrants don't pay taxes. So for the record, I'm going to introduce this to y'all one more time. Don't get mad because they have people that know the history and know the law. Black folks got sold out. We sold our people out. So yes, for the record, here you go. The kicker to this, Jarrell, could you do me a favor? This is the part when civics come in. Y'all ready? Jarrell, do me a favor. And anybody have access to a law dictionary, do me a favor. Look up the definition of this. Look up a resident. And come on the feed, Jarrell, if you want to. Look up resident in a law dictionary. See, this is the type of conversation that we really should be having instead of getting mad at so-called immigrants. Did y'all look up resident for me? Everybody should look up resident. So just in case, bear with me 1 second. Jarrell might be driving. So you should pick up a law dictionary. I know this is hard for some foundational Black Americans to read, but okay, he's on the feed. So you should pick up a law dictionary and look up the word resident. So what is needed, civics is what's needed. Civics is what's needed.
Yes, sir.
I can tell you what it is, but I want my brother Jarrell to help y'all out. So a resident is where a person dwells at for a short period of time.
Yep, right here. Resident, any person who occupies a dwelling within the state has a present intent to remain within the state for a period of time, and manifest the genuineness of that intent by establishing an ongoing physical presence within the state, together with indica that his presence within the state is something other than merely transitory in nature. The word resident, when used as a noun, means a dweller, habitant, or occupant, one who resides or dwells in a place for a period of more or less duration. It signifies one having a residence or one who resides or abides.
Now, let me explain how this works. That's $97 for everybody that's on the feed. So let me explain how this works. In Vegas, they have residents in Vegas, right? A residency. If you're a firefighter, they have residency at the fire department. If you're a nurse, they call it a resident nurse. Am I lying? It's called resident nurse, right? That means that she doesn't necessarily live there. She stays there for a certain amount of time. Now, people hear that and say, well, brother, it said it right there. No, you can be somewhere for 30 days. That's your residency. It didn't say address or domicile. Now, we're going to walk y'all through how this works, okay? Remember I said resident, right? So now look up address. Now, I'm going to quote this before he even go there. An address is where mail communication can reach a person at. Address is where mail or communication can reach a person. That don't mean that you live there. Is it registered in your brain yet? Then you have domicile, but he's going to find address for y'all. See, these are the conversations that we should be having. My daughter's calling me. Yes, my baby.
This came away.
She's not here, baby. I'm live right now. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Call her phone. Okay.
Why I called her?
Okay. Well, she never pick up the phone. Then I don't know where she at. So call her back. I'll call you.
Karen's called me.
Okay. Oh, that girl hangs the phone up. I'm done with her. So this is what people need: civics, right? So do you find address, bro?
Yeah, place where mail or other communication will reach person.
Oh, what's your address? You know, it's funny. I was telling Malcolm about Jack Reacher, the last one, the new Jack Reacher.
Oh yeah.
On Prime. When he said, you don't have a driver's license, just a passport. And he sat there. Jack Reacher sat there. He said, was that a question? He said, that a question. Go watch the last Jack Reacher on Prime. So he says, you don't have an address. He said, what's the address? He said, what's the address here? He said, where we at? And he told the police station. He said, okay, that's my address.
Oh yeah. Where do you live?
He said, where do you live? That's what he said. Where do you live? He said, what's this address? He said, what's this place right here? It's a police station, right? I said, yo, that's some stuff that Moors do. Like, it was so funny, right? But this is the key. We should be having these conversations about what an address is, a domicile is, and a resident. Now look up domicile, because I'm ready to get off here dealing with these black folks because they don't want truth, brother. It's like the hit nitpick until they can get something for free. I told you to get with me. Let's have a civics class. And I'm telling you, people overseas are begging me to come over there to do something over there. And they say, yo, we got you, homie. Over here, they don't want the truth. Now look up domicile. And you see the difference in how this works. So you could be a resident and pay taxes. But when you get done, I'm going to give y'all something else, okay? I told you who y'all should be getting mad at. You shouldn't be getting mad at the people from these places. You should get mad at the government.
Domicile, a person's legal home, that place where a man has his true, fixed, and permanent home and principal establishment, and to which, whenever he is absent, he has the intent of returning.
Really? You didn't know it was a difference between all that? Domicile, address, resident. You think I would make that's a sovereign citizen? No, brother, this is law, period. You just don't understand the law. And that's what they're not teaching on these TikToks. So yes, they pay taxes. So the people that you should be mad at is the government. Let me break it down for y'all. And again, this is why you're never going to hear this type of conversation. You're going to hear somebody try to copy this, but you're not going to hear them talk about this, Jarrell. I just gave y'all $1 billion worth of game just now. So let's go here. 10-year tax abatement. What? Incentive? What? Exemption on property owners for paying real estate. Let me explain this to y'all. When these people come in, they know about this. You know why? Because they have people that's sitting in their corner and letting you know. Remember the other day I told you that what Asians do and other people do when they come here? They get a 10-year tax abatement, and then they let their family come in. Like when they come, we don't do that. We so selfish. Black people here in the United States is some selfish mother effers, bro. Oh, they some selfish mother effers, bro. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's me. But the immigrants is taking our jobs and taking this and taking that. No, they not. No, they're really not. Now, why do you think I got to be the way I am, brother? It's not that I'm being mean. I'm just telling y'all what it is. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Okay? So, when these people come over here, they have people that sit with them. And they say, don't associate with these black people. That's what they tell them. They give them a video to watch also. But if you're a smart person, some people, that's like you going to another country, right? You ain't going to say certain stuff in another country. No, you're not going to say it. Don't say that you will, because y'all not. So don't act tough Tony on social media, because you will get kicked out of the country. So, you know, well, they know what's going on. We know what's going on. So why don't we check the people, right? Why don't we check the people that's doing us dirty on all these platforms? How about that part? Why don't we check them? So give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something. This is what is going on. You want to see what black people doing? This is in Philadelphia. And I don't think I sent this to you, Jarrell. This is Philly. This is crazy. Hold up. Why this thing is not playing? Hold up. I'm gonna show you something, which was very disturbing. This is in Philly.
O'clock in the fucking afternoon. 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon, and y'all dropped 60 shots. And then on top of that, the victims was 31, 71, and 78. What the hell is going on? Like, bro, let's put this shit in perspective, bro. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. That means it's sunny as shit. It's summertime. Everybody's outside on the sidewalks. Everybody's outside driving in the streets. And niggas come through and drop 60 fucking shots. That shit turned into a nightmare. And then out of the people that got hit, the oldest person passed away. The 78-year-old passed away, bro. Bro, some gotta give in the city. Something has to change. Niggas went from shooting little kids to now they shooting grandmoms and grandpops. Like, that video is crazy. You see people trying to hide behind cars. You see people just running back and forth, don't know where to go. You see a nigga walking with his daughter, bro. He's walking on the sidewalk with a little baby, and y'all doing this in the middle of the fucking day. And then don't hit nobody that was supposed to get hit. How does a 71 and a 78-year-old end up getting shot? And then the 78-year-old passes away, bro. Pray for their family. And then all you older people, I get that y'all grew up in this city, probably been here your whole life. But this shit different now. Stop being outside as much. 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon, and y'all drop 60 shots.
That's in Philly. In Philly. Why are we not talking about it? Why are we on social media? Look at what we doing, bro. 60 shots.
That's crazy.
60 shots in Philly. And a 78-year-old man gets shot. The person that you were shooting at didn't get shot. Think about how crazy this sounds. So when people come, that's the image that they show them. Are y'all follow me? That's the image that they show. You don't want to be around them. They're animals. They just shoot just to shoot. While these comfortable ninjas that's on these platforms that's comfortable and sitting here telling y'all about immigrants and what they're doing, but you're not talking about what we're doing to each other. 78-year-old man got shot, he got killed, and a 71-year-old woman got killed. Kids outside, summertime, 60 bullets. But we said, yeah, man, but the immigrants is taking our jobs. Look at the image that we're putting out here on these platforms. Be honest. And they're not honest, brother. This is why you won't see me on their platform. And stop, again, asking me to come on somebody's platform. If they invite me on the platform, that's a different story. But I'm not just jumping on somebody's platform to be on there for 5 minutes and you can actually overtalk me. Invite me, and then I can talk with them. I've been shot up. I know what bullets feel like. I know what it feels like. I know what it is to be lied to by these black leaders. And all of these fake dudes like Tariq Nasheed, like Marquette, like Dave Anderson, like Umar Johnson in his city, he's there. They're fake as hell. And I know they're fake. And that's why you won't see me on this show, because I know them. Okay? And this is why I told you, read the Machiavelli. When you can look into a person's eyes, you can tell. And they don't want to sit in the room with me. Period. I know their game. That's in Philadelphia, bro. That's an embarrassment. So now when people come from other countries, I'm gonna play it again for y'all, okay? This is what they show them. They give them a real.
5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon, and y'all dropped 60 shots. And then on top of that, the victims was 31, 71, and 78. What the hell is going on? Like, bro, let's put this shit in perspective, bro. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. That means it's sunny as shit. It's summertime. Everybody's outside on the sidewalks. Everybody's outside driving in the streets. And niggas come through and drop 60 fucking shots. That shit turned into a nightmare. And then out of the people that got hit, the oldest person passed away. The 78-year-old passed away, bro. Bro, some gotta give in the city. Something has to change. Niggas went from shooting little kids to now they shooting grandmoms and grandpops. Like, that video is crazy. You see people trying to hide behind cars. You see people just running back and forth, don't know where to go. You see a nigga walking with his daughter, bro. He's walking on the sidewalk with a little baby, and y'all doing this in the middle of the fucking day. And then don't hit nobody that was supposed to get hit. How does a 71 and a 78-year-old end up getting shot? And then the 78-year-old passes away, bro. Pray for their family. And then all you older people, I get that y'all grew up in this city, probably been here your whole life. But this shit different now. Stop being outside as much.
And this is what Pam Africa was saying yesterday. Every minute counts. Every minute counts. This is why I said, brother, they're not talking about what's going on in Gary, Indiana. They have no electric, brother. It's been like a week. They looting down there. It's not on the news, but we on social media talking about, well, I'm going to tell you that they taking our jobs and black Africans, which can't speak for black people. And I told you there's no such thing as black people. Black people don't exist, but you want to keep this thing going because you know why? It brings money to the people. It brings money. This conversation is a dumb conversation. It's dumb. Send it out to that sister, Truth Matters. Tell her to contact me, and if she really, it's not about you following me. I don't need you to follow me. I need you to worship me. Let's have a real sit-down conversation from somebody who knows both sides of this. And why do they have the red, white, and blue banner on there when that's not the American flag? That is the United States banner. That's a United States banner, not an American banner. The American banner looks like this. I'm going to show you what the American banner looked like. It's called America is a Continent. It looks like this. It's a cedar tree. It's a cedar tree. This will be the American flag. This will be the American flag. Google American flag. Google the United States, the continental flag. Google continental flag. For all of you people keep asking me these dumb questions, get the hell on. Don't ever email me. Don't ever text me. Don't ever send me anything if you don't really want me to go toe to toe with these people. Stop sending me stuff because I can tell you what's going on. If you really wanted to go down, then let's make it happen. If y'all really wanted to go down, let's talk about it. Y'all not serious, bro. You're not serious at all. All right. So let's put this up before I go. These Arabs was captured and enslaved and sent to America. I have the book on him too. So the Arabs. You are the Arabs. You are. Okay? Arabs was the first victims of slavery during the Portuguese. I was there in Portugal. Which one of these cats that y'all see that you salute every day actually showed y'all that? We were. So don't come to me sending me these videos. I'm like, yeah, brother, but did you see this video? Did you see that video? Did you see that video? Did you see my application? Before I get off here, did y'all see my application? Let's put it back up here before I go. Share this on it. If it's on TikTok, share it out. Let's put it up here. Since Sinetta said I don't go toe to toe with no heavy hitters, I want all that smoke from all the heavy hitters right there. That's my application. And my resume is online. You can go punch in Sabir Bey's resume. Just punch in Sabir Bey. That's the resume online. Okay? Online. And if you're serious, my email is sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. And let me show you the beautiful gown, the garb I got on, man. This is a little bit too long. I think I'm gonna sell this one because this one is too long, right? This is in Tunis, people, for the record. That's Tunisian. That'd be North Africa too. In Tunis. So let me show you something how crazy it was. This is the original one from Star Wars. This is what you see me with on. This is the original. I told you they steal everything from y'all. This is the original. Oh, shoot. Let me see that. Hey, Jarrell. My daughter loves it. My daughter loves this. That's her thing. So this is the original, right? It's too long for me because I'm kind of short. But this is the original, right? Let me show you, and this thing is warm. Let me show you what Disneyland did. Let me show you how much they wanted Disneyland for the fake one. You can even look at it and tell it's fake. I was there with my daughter. Let me show you what the fake one looks like. I bought this one in Tunis, in Tunisia. Let me show you what Disneyland looked like. Okay, here's the one from Disneyland. Can't make this up. This is the cheap one. That's from Disneyland. I was there. That's not the same, bro. Look how much it is. It was $99. That's me. I said, $99 for that? That's not even a real one.
Man.
That's not even a real one. I said, I should sell mine for $125, huh? I got the real one. That joint, listen, this thing is so cheesy, brother. Look at this. Just look at it. That's cheesy as hell.
Yeah, you can tell the quality ain't the same.
Hold up. And this is handmade. That's machine made. This is handmade, bro. I said, yo, are they serious? So you don't see this right here. They wore this in Star Wars, right? Because they made Star Wars over there. So this is this, right? And it's warm. I was going to wear it when I go back, but it's going to be too hot. But yeah, might give me another one. But yeah, man, that's the original one. That's in Tunisia in North Africa. So the picture that's behind me is the great Ibn Khaldun. That's Ibn Khaldun. So that's my application. My resume is online. If any of these cats want to, get down with it, I'm open. Toe to toe, since Sinetta keeps saying. And my brother, it's funny because my brother said it too. My brother said, why don't you debate that dude Dave Anderson? Why you never go to his feed? I said, Craig, you keep texting me, my brother named Craig. I said, you keep texting me, I'm going to block you. That's my blood brother. I said, why don't you send us a day? He said Dave said he know who I am, right? So why Dave didn't call me up or email me? If Dave Anderson, that fake fat dude that looked like he need to be in the gym, that Mason dude, come on, because he's the one that said, let me tell you what he said. And I can defend this too. If Dave put me on the show. He said that Sabir bootleg Hidden Colors. That's what he said. He actually said it to somebody, said he's the one that bootleg Hidden Colors. I said, well, ask me that question on his show. I told you I'm gonna open it up. Ask Dave Anderson to ask me that question on his show. Did I bootleg Hidden Colors, and watch how this is going to go. It's been like 2 years. He ain't reached out to me yet. Because if you sit me in a room with them, I'm going to show you how this go. So that's my application for anybody. He said I look like Malcolm X in that picture. Somebody said I look like Malcolm X in that picture. So that was in North Africa, in Tunis. Okay. So let me give y'all one more before we get off this feed. That was in El Qarawiyyin. So that's where I was at, Tunis. Okay. That's Ibn Khaldun behind me. And yes, I have my fez on too. Okay. So I don't go through what these cats is going through. So they have to create this division amongst our people. That's in Tunisia. That'd be North Africa too. Okay. This is in Marrakesh. That'd be North Africa too, for the record, people. That's Africa too. Okay. All of that is Africa. Okay. So it's not an American flag, it's United States banner. And this is also in Morocco and Tangiers. We, the Congress of the 13 United States of North America. That's in Morocco too. It's all there, people. So when my man Malcolm said I'll be wasting my time, not necessarily wasting my time, but they love to say stuff like that because they don't want to do nothing their damn self. They're too scary and too busy. Okay? Well, I don't need to go nowhere else. America's everything I need. Okay, that's what you say. Okay, so that's Rabat. Not for vacation. So let me give y'all a couple of my peoples when I was over there. My African brothers and sisters. That's Morocco. Okay. That's Ibn Battuta's house. That's Morocco. This is Morocco. Okay. And this is Morocco. And what they're holding is a book called The Unknown Arabs that everybody should get. That's Morocco too. And my young boy in Morocco was reading my book. Let me see if I can pull him up real fast before I get off this feed. At least he picked up the book and was reading the book and was taking pictures of the book. Hopefully I run across him when I get back there. He's reading The Unknown Arab book. That's in Tangiers. Y'all can learn something from these cats, okay? Maybe you'll learn something. Read The Unknown Arab. See him taking a picture of the book? And you can pick the book up. I believe Yoel has copies of the book, if I'm not mistaken. Yoel from the Underground Bookstore may still have copies of the book. I told him to get the book. But if you would like to have me to have a speaking on it, I can actually do a whole lecture on that book. And this is my brother Yoel from the Underground Bookstore. He has copies of it. And I believe Nicholas Brooklyn has copies of it too. That's brother Yoel, Underground Bookstore. and I'll put his information up here so y'all can call him. He said people don't be calling him, but I don't know how true it is. But I don't know. I need to get that chain around his neck though. The tiger's eye. So here's his information real quick. If anybody wants the book or many books, he has his bookstore has so many books in there, man. I could do a whole lecture just being here. Tell him Sabir Bey sent you. You want no more knowledge? Contact him. 1727 East 87th Street. 773-768-8869. Underground bookstore, baby. So, brother, Jarrell, I gotta get ready to go. I told you I didn't want to be 2 hours, bro. It's not worth it. But I did want to put up my application. 107.
For sure.
Y'all. So if you see that floating around on social media, share it with a friend. Okay? So don't go nowhere just yet. We're gonna do a little bit more slides.
Yeah. Another session. Learn the lesson.
50 more years of hip hop.
Bronx action, more action, floor cracking, more passion. Feed my people like raw rapping, house to house like I'm door dashing. Assassin, you asking, who is this? And I'm still laughing. Forward thinking, never backtracking. Boom bapping, never rack lacking. Got my people all up in the place. Royalty with scar on their face. Chocolate rap, you can all get a taste. Architect, we built this place. Room. Time for the chase. Chase down traders, invading the space. Keeping it pace in a hole like an ace or an ace in a hole when I throw in the base. Race, no, you didn't really want to race. Chase, no, you didn't really want to chase. You don't want to see me when I'm coming into place. Lyric after lyric in your motherfucking face. Y'all let me scream out what happened to his face. Might never say him, I get on the bliss. Yeah. That's what happened when you speak your rapping and your skills are lacking and your beats are whacking and you meet the captain, the beats are dragging. Your mouth is shut because you eat the magnum.
50 more years of hip hop.
Yeah, listen. All I do is spit raw. Stick around and you'll get more. This is what I spit for. That other shit I ignore. Show up at the spot, go off the top like a whip store. I get more. Rappers looking puzzled like they jigsaw. As you can see me rising like from the 3rd floor to the 6th floor. 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Come do a quick tour. Ben Aki, stop listening to hip hop culture's enemies and go to the website birthplace of hip hop.nyc. You know that this is where the truth at. Everybody that was old school was one time a new jack. So think about where you at and the future looking you back. Are you gonna be able to school cats or be with them fools at? I'm coming again with the boom back. Many just can't do that. So I bring my reps and effects when I'm swinging on these new jacks. All you hear is boom crap. You still asking who's that? Well, it's the teacher, Newark, New Jersey. That's where the school's at. Listen, they switching up your whole position. Popeyes went from eating spinach now to frying chicken. You better listen. Knowledge reigns supreme. That other shit's weird shit. This that original foundation, old gray beard shit. Yeah, I see the ice, but where them vocals at? You see the double metaphors I express on these local cats? I bring the focus back. This shit here is hot. We spitting after 50 years of hip hop. Well, we want
50 more years of hip hop.
We reppin' every block. We are never gonna stop. We got
50 more years of hip hop.
breaking MC and writing, beatboxing, DJing. We got
50 more years of hip hop.
The best and no less. Relieve the stress and stay fresh. We do it.
50 more years of hip hop.
You see, we all here. We going 50 more years.
Peace. Share the video. I gotta go, Jarrell.
Peace.